Welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for coming back after watching last week's video. First of all, I just want to thank you for everyone who watched my previous video and subscribing, because you guys really helped me a lot, and we just reached 100 subscribers and I'm so happy. I just can't explain how happy I am. The love and the kindness that you guys gave me is just, you guys are so nice. Thank you so much, which brought us here today. Not so far, I just have a fourth video. Okay, so since we reached the benchmark, the first benchmark, the 100 subscribers, I asked a few people out, the few of subscribers and my friends, and about what they think, what am I doing wrong, and they gave out like few things that I actually changed in the video. First thing is, they told me that my background sucks, and I tried changing it. I don't know if you guys like it. We have all this. Second, they told me that I talk too much. Okay, I'll try to talk a little less in this video, and little less, already 2 minutes. I'm been talking for 2 minutes, talking just nothing for 2 minutes. Okay, let's just move on to the video. Okay, so in this week's video, I'm going to talk about top 3 movies where the good guys became bad. And I know before you comment down there, before you tell me there are plenty of characters for me to choose, why just 3? Let me explain. So the 3 characters that I picked for this video, each of them have totally different character and totally different cause, totally different reasons for them to turn bad. And in that list, number 1 is Batman. Batman, not just any Batman. This is Batman from The Dark Knight. You know, Christopher Nolan's crispiness. So I got a little excited. So in The Dark Knight, Batman's a nice guy. Everyone knows that he's a silent Vijay Talapati. He's a silent vigilante, a silent guardian, and a watchful protector. Quote from the movie. So what happens is, there comes a situation when the city, I almost said town, okay, the city's hero, who is Harvey Dent. At one point in the movie, he turns bad because Joker manipulated his mind and he turned bad. Harvey Dent is also called the White Knight. I think he's called a White Knight. White Knight or Bright Knight? White Knight, I think so. So yeah, he's also called a White Knight because everyone idolizes him. They see him as the hero of Gotham City. Batman isn't the hero for anyone. Batman is just like a guy, weird looking guy wearing a bat suit. And Harvey Dent became bad for some reason. Batman had to break his rules, which is killing people. He didn't intend to kill Harvey Dent, but then he killed Harvey Dent in the process of saving Officer Gordon's kid. If I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I watched the movie, but this is what I can recall. And because Harvey Dent did that, Batman had to step up and take up the bad guy's role. He had to become the bad guy so that people don't lose hope over good people out there, because Harvey Dent's like their hero, and when their hero turns bad, people obviously lose hope on, good things possibly happening. So Batman didn't want that to happen, so he sacrificed his image and became the bad guy. Batman. How's that? So second in the list is a Tamil movie. In Tamil movie, most of my audience, I think, are Indians, and even if you don't watch Tamil movies, I recommend you to watch this movie. This movie's name is NGK. Okay, this is a Selvaragan movie, and you need to have certain cinema knowledge. Okay, not necessarily cinema knowledge. You have to be someone who loves cinema and different outcomes of different story, different plot of cinema. Okay, because Selvaragan movie you have to watch multiple times. Only then you can really understand what he's trying to say through the story. So in that movie, Surya, aka NGK, Nandagopala Kumaran, I almost said Nandagopala Krishnan, I don't know why. So Nandagopala Kumaran in that movie, he is a very, very good guy. Like he's like they portrayed him at the start as a like an angel. He's a graduate in something I forgot. I should have watched this movie once again before I come talk about it. He's a graduate. You get the idea. He's a graduate. He's well educated, but he came back to his hometown to become a farmer. And in that movie, there came a time where NGK had to step into politics. You know what happened when people step into politics, right? NGK, when he stepped into politics, he slowly became bad guy. Slowly, like a more corrupted kind of person. Slowly, it doesn't happen like rapidly or drastically. He over time become a bad person. But the reason, unlike Batman from The Dark Knight, this is a completely different reason. Like I said earlier in the video, the reason he becomes more corrupted and more bad, more bad in general, is to stop other bad guys. Does it make sense? Well, that's politics. It doesn't make sense. Okay, let me give you a more detailed explanation of what I'm trying to say. So NGK in the movie, once he stepped into politics, he learned like people who are bad, they earn a lot and they can do more good things from that position, from like the top position. But how they get to a top position? By being bad. So he thought, okay, why not? Let me be bad. And he just switched his hats and became the villain. And like I said, it's not drastic, but he takes his time to become bad. And finally, at the end, they show like he's in complete like beast mode, like a monster and stuff. But then it may be good. The Silver account left it up to us to decide. Like NGK has many shades in the story, and yeah, it's up for us to decide whether he's going to use the power that he gained through being a bad politician to do good then, or he's just going to be like other politicians focusing on the money. I got a feeling that this video is going to be like damn short, but it's okay. I'm going to try. Okay, this is another updatables channel. In the middle of this video, I'm sorry, I may do more than one video a week hereafter. The reason I'm doing this is for me to get into the flow, so that it like programs into my brain, becomes like an exercise. And whenever I need to do a YouTube video, okay, here's the thing, making a YouTube video is completely different from making a paid project. This is like fast, just set up things like set up, and the edits just like cut. That's for me. I don't know if other YouTubers do that, but for me, I just do cut, the crossfade, boom, upload, and that's how I do it. Let me just, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, we've talked about Batman from Dark Knight, who's a vigilante, a superhero, whatever you want to call, and we've talked about NGK from NGK, who is a politician, and now we're going to talk about the number one in this list. Number one, why I say number one, you'll see now. Number one in this list of good guys turning bad is, wait for it, drum rolls over. Number one in the list is Karnan. So this is a really, really old Tamil movie. Like, it's not black and white, but it's a really old Tamil movie starring the great Sivaji Ganesan. If you don't know Sivaji Ganesan, it means that you have never even watched one movie from the Kollywood industry, which is, I don't know why. You're missing out a lot, machan. You're missing out a lot. So, Karnan, when the camera once again stopped unexpectedly. Sheila, what's wrong with you? Karnan, the movie. In this movie, Sivaji Ganesan plays the role Karnan. This movie, unlike the other two, he doesn't become bad, but he's still bad. So here's how, let me explain. So Karnan in this movie is a great fighter, he's a warrior and some kind of mystical creature. Okay, one more thing I forgot to tell you is that Karnan, this movie is not like a regular movie that someone wrote. It's from an epic called Mahabharata from the Hindus religion. So in this epic, Karnan plays a role. Karnan is actually the son of God, son of the sun. He is like a warrior. So there's this war between good and bad, and Karnan had to be in the bad side. He's a good guy. He's like the best man out there, but he had to be in the bad side because, wait for the reason. You're not going to believe this. The reason he's in the bad side because the guy leading the bad side is his best friend. So this is purely because of friendship. This is like few thousand years ago, if this is even real, which I believe it is, became bad guy for friendship. First one, Batman became bad guy for the sake of his city. Second, NGK became bad guy for the sake of him being a good politician, which still doesn't make sense to me. And the third one, he became bad guy for his friend. Wow. So in this movie, Karnan even though he's in the bad side, he didn't lose his integrity. He was loyal, he was honest, he period, he was just a nice guy, period. Okay, there's no changing that. But he was on the bad side. And in that movie, I don't know whether it says that in the book, like in that epic, but in that movie, once he's dead, which is a whole different story how he died, I'll make another video if you want to. In that movie, they show that once he dies, he actually goes to heaven. And who brings him to the heaven? His dad. His dad is like a god, like a mystical creature. Why am I saying mystical creature? It's not a mystical creature. Father is a god. So the father brings him to heaven once he's dead, not because it's his son, but because this guy is so damn good and he don't deserve to stay on earth. Earth is for bad guys. He dies, goes to heaven, and the end. And you're thinking like, what are you trying to say, Nishlan, by making this video? What I'm trying to say is, nobody in this world is perfect. No one is like 100% good. We all have done sins. No one can like deny that we are all bad people. But here's the thing, you can choose to do good things by being bad, like these three people. What I mean by this is, being bad doesn't have to have like a direct correlation of being bad. That doesn't make sense, but it does, trust me. When you're doing something bad, like if you are going to take the bad guy's role, make sure in some way it's affecting something good to someone or something. There's no problem being a bad guy. Like, I don't mind being a bad guy as long as it's beneficial to someone in a good way, someone or something. So that's what I'm trying to say. Be a bad guy, it's okay, no problem. We are all bad people, but then try to do something good out of it. Try to grab something good out of it and give it to the world. So that's all for today. I hope I made it short. My cut's almost full, so I'm gonna end this video right here. See you guys in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys as always. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. We'll just get better as a community. Like I always say, let's build a community that acknowledges both good and bad side, but being able to choose what's right. That's all for today's video. Bye.